Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Tombi. Yeah, welcome to Diani. I'm filming this video from the coast of Kenya. It's Diani, and in this video I will be talking to you guys about why Diani, how did I find this place, why did I choose to come here, talk to you guys about my morning routine, and I will give you some tips on how to travel alone. Thursday, the 7th of April. First things first, why Diani? Why did I come here? So Diani is an hour away from Mombasa. It's in Kenya. It's on the coast of the country, right by the Indian Ocean. And for me, when I was coming to plan this vacation, actually I was supposed to come to Kenya with a friend. Yeah, her birthday and stuff, but yeah, that didn't happen. So that's how I ended up coming here alone. I mean, I just felt like if I wasn't gonna go now, there was never gonna be a chance with me because I'm always busy with work. It's very difficult for me to get a vacation. So I just, it's like I can't cancel this trip. And I'd already paid for some things, so I just said I had to go. So yeah, I have a friend in Kenya, although he lives in Nairobi. So I did meet him when I got here, but yeah, he's working, so he couldn't come on the trip. Yeah, I had to come alone. So now, I found this place on Airbnb. I have another friend who my friend in Kenya, Vic, recommended her to me. Her name is S. She recommended this place off of Airbnb. She's lived here before, and and when I asked her for help, she was like, "Oh, I know this place. You might like it. Check it out." So I checked it out on Airbnb, and I was like, wow, it's beautiful. It's right by the beach, right by the ocean. So I definitely liked it because of the views. And I'll show you a tour real quick of this room, of this suite, apartment, whatever they call it, so that you guys have a feel of what my trip has been, my stay is like. Yeah, so how much have I spent? Yeah, you see, the thing that people don't tell you about vacation is that you spend a lot more on the trip before you actually even get there. So for me, I have spent a lot of money on transport, just transport, way before I even got here. Accommodation was not very expensive. The transport is what costed me a lot, because before you know it, there was always something, air ticket, then there was always something up. And traveling during a pandemic is very challenging, because you need to budget for anything to happen. So you need to have like a lot of money on the side. I can't disclose to you how much exactly I have spent, but it's definitely more than I had budgeted for. Obviously, when the trip is being planned for two, you kind of hope to share costs and whatnot. But then when you are alone, it's like back to the initial prices of things. Yeah, I'm not going to disclose a number. Maybe if you ask me personally, like in the DMs, I will answer you, and I can give you a rundown of the costs and like the activities I have had to do here. But yeah, it's been yeah, I spent more than I planned. What's the other question? What's my morning routine? So basically what happens is I get up usually around 7, which is like the 6 a.m. of my normal time in Lusaka. So I get up at 7, and then I spend like an hour on Instagram, or just like catching up with my family on WhatsApp. And then I don't know if you've noticed, I'm kind of just like showing off my henna. I love it. It's like giving me Rihanna Island Girl vibes. Like I wish it was like permanent. Come on now, it's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, it's not like professionally done, but it's good. The lady did a good job. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, I get up at 7, and then I spent an hour on the internet. So I get out of bed at 8, and then I go take a bath, a shower, and then the other day I went out shopping. So I was able to get like some eggs and some oats. So I make the breakfast here, and some yogurt. So I ate some breakfast, and then I get into my bikini. Or is it the other way around? I get into my bikini first, and then I eat. Yeah, so, and getting into a bikini, that's like immediately after the shower. So, it's the first things first, sunscreen all over the body, and then I get into clothes. Yeah, so it's a very easy morning routine, actually. It's something I could get used to. Now let's talk about the travel tips to traveling alone. So I wrote them down here. You know me, I like writing things down so that I'm not all over the place. I talk a lot, so I don't want to be all over the place. So number one, you need to start preparing, like shopping and like your clothes. You need to start shopping for your clothes way before your actual trip. For example, me, this dress, I bought it 3 months ago. This hat, I bought it a month ago. But I mean to say that even the bikinis I have, I started buying from September, October. Every month I was getting something. I was getting one, to the point where I came up with like 6. And then when I came, because first of all, bikinis are very expensive. Every woman knows that they are. So if you plan on a vacation and you plan to add that in your budget, it'll just make the cost even go up. So you plan way before. Number 2 is you need to save with discipline and discipline. What that means is that you need to have a drive. You need to have a goal. Take a picture of the place where you want to go and stick it somewhere on your fridge, in your toilet, in your bedroom, so that every morning when you wake up, you're reminded that, yo, this month let me put aside a $200. Let me put aside a $50. Let me do this and that. So as you get closer, you're disciplined and you're driven and you have a goal. When you have a goal, listen, when you have a goal, saving is always easy. What's the other thing? You need to prepare for anything. You need to prepare for anything, because when you're traveling in a pandemic, anything could happen. Flights could get cancelled. You could turn out positive while on a trip. For example, like I'm here and then because, well, in Kenya right now, people are relaxed. They don't wear masks everywhere. So imagine I end up contracting corona here. That means I have to have another additional 14 days, which I may have not budgeted for. But when you prepare, you are ready for anything, because that's the challenges that come with traveling during a pandemic. When you settle down at your resort and you want to post on Instagram, only use your geotags when you feel like you're safe. You look at the security situation in your resort, and even then you don't exactly put the geotag over your resort. You can say something general, like for example for me, Diani Beach. I can't say, such and such resort, because that's a breach of security, darling. Yeah, so only use geotags when you feel safe. You also need to learn how to bargain. The last point is you need to learn how to bargain, because like people know that for you to live in a resort, you should have money. You could have been in a cheap Airbnb, but you're in a resort. So they try to ride on that. They try to make money from you because they think you've got money. So you will, like the other day, I bought a coconut for $12, and come to find out that they're actually going for 1 cent. That's messed up. I felt stupid. I felt like I was robbed, but it happens. So anyway, learn to bargain. I'm telling you this tip because of what has happened to me. So learn to bargain and always pretend like you're poor. Pretend like you don't even have. And like, this is why even in Zambia, when white people come, they don't like bring flashy things. They come with a backpack, dirty ass sneakers and shorts, because they want you guys to think that they're poor. Okay. Okay, now that you've seen the video, just an intro to Diani, I hope that you like this video and you can subscribe, send me your comments. Like may seem like a simple thing, but it's actually a big deal. Please do like this video, and see you in the next one.